Kumbalo Road were approved by GPPA. The Bakote Ward Councillor, for his part, complained that when contract approvals are given by General Council, the costs involved in such contracts are never disclosed. This, he adduced, was confusing. He branded management as being too technical, and even if they were to put a threshold 500,000 for the CEO, they can always break it into two just to avoid the contract being brought to council for scrutiny. The councillor for New Joshuang, Ibotown Ward, was of the view that the finance department were not doing enough in advising council on matters relating to management expenditure, especially where contractual arrangements are concerned. He also went further to enjoin the contract committee to keep council members abreast of the amounts of contracts being awarded. The councillor concluded by touching on the incentives being given to the technical advisors, which he adduced were not originally part of the mutual agreement. He said vehicles are being provided to them which shouldn't be. He therefore urged management to address what he deemed as an anomaly. In response, the chairman of the contract committee delved on the committee's work to ensure fiscal morality. In response, the chairman of the contract committee delved on his committee's work to ensure fiscal morality. They have, according to him, saved council an amount of $10 million during the waste truck negotiations with the supplier.
So these were, let me just cut you short there. These were the discussions with respect to the threshold.
Yes.
Was there a resolution passed?
We agreed in principle that it should always go to the council.
No, was there a resolution passed?
From what I see, there was no resolution passed, but it was agreed.
Okay. Do we have the agreement?
That's what we've been trying to find. Clark said he submitted all his documents here.
There is no agreement.
But it is in force. It is an agreement.
There's an agreement.
I was there.
I know. Yeah. But we don't have an agreement.
We cannot find it yet because Clark cannot find it.
How does council show evidence of agreement?
Through minutes or resolutions?
Minutes or resolutions?
Yes.
Should it not be through minutes, through resolutions? When council agrees on something, they pass a resolution.
In practice, yes.
And by law? And by law? No?
Say it again?
And by law as well?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
No.
So is there a law that provides that council can agree on something and not pass a resolution?
There is no law that says we cannot.
No, that's not the question. See, Mr. Bensouda, just answer the question.
There is no law that says council has to agree by resolution.
All right. Now, can you answer the question? Is there a law that says council can have an agreement and not necessarily pass a resolution?
Say it again, I don't understand the question.
Is there a law that says that council can have an agreement without passing a resolution?
There's no law.
Okay. Now, do you have a resolution that exists in council that has outlined the thresholds based on the minutes of that meeting?
I was in a meeting at the General Council where we agreed on this threshold. Yes.
Okay. You still haven't answered the question. Is there a resolution that council passed that has outlined the threshold based on that meeting?
I believe when the council agrees, it's a resolution. Whether it is
Madam Chairperson, can the witness answer the question? It's a direct and simple question. The witness must answer the question.
Mayor Bensouda, do you understand the question?
I understand, Madam. However, I believe the council is trying to dictate my answer. I am in a meeting. I am the mayor. I am there. We discuss thresholds. We agree on thresholds. It is in practice. It is in force. I cannot answer how the lead council wants me to answer. We agreed, we discussed. The councillors want to know every contract that is signed above 500,000. They even wanted lower thresholds for the CEO. It is in several minutes, it's in several discussions. It's in last time I tendered, where the finance committee chair states, their Lord Mayor, the approval of the CEO as low as, the approval of the mayor as low as 100,000, which was currently in force, is illegal because we have a finance manual that says it should be the authority of the council. So these are all documentary evidences that this is in force and it is in practice. Now, the lead counsel is asking whether there is a written resolution. resolutions of the council can come in practice, can come in agreement. Sorry, it can come in a written form, it can come in agreement. There are issues that are discussed where the council agrees that this is what we are going to do, and it is not a resolution format. There are many issues where council says, because there's only certain issues we put in resolution, especially when it comes to a disagreement among council members. So this is what has been in practice in KMC.
Yes, we understand that there is practice and procedure in council. And there is also, you do agree with me that there is also set regulations. You have just said right now that the contracts committee has asked that you as council should follow the manual. Because when I asked for that resolution, whether it was passed, you referred me to a document that you have sent it, you have put in, which have been admitted in evidence, to say that the contracts committee has said that you should follow the manual. So I believe it is in order for council to ask you whether in this specific term, whether there was a resolution to that effect. So if there is no resolution, there is no resolution. If there is a resolution, it is a simple answer.
Yes, so what I said
Yes.
was it was agreed.
But was there a resolution to that effect?
I'm coming.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yes.
we agree on something,
Yes.
and there's a clerical error.
When you agree, is it written?
It is not always put in the format of a resolution.
Yes, but that is why he is asking you to have confirmation from you. If it is just agreed upon and it is not written, that is the clarity we want. And that should be in the position to help us understand what is being directed by both the Act and the manual. Right? So can you please answer the question? The best way you can.
The best
Please,
way I can.
yes,
I
so answer the question. He is asking you a question.
Yes.
Answer the question.
So sometimes we agree.
Yes.
Whether the clerk drafts it in a resolution format or not, that is for the clerk to
In this
provide.
instant,
So
no, wait. In this instant, was there a resolution to that effect?
I've asked the clerk, and that's what he's trying to find.
Okay.
And some of times,
So your answer is you are trying to find out whether there is a resolution or not.
with the best of my knowledge, with utmost truth, we agreed on it. It should have been drafted in a resolution in my memory.
Yes.
But I asked the clerk, he said he's trying to find it, but he remembers it.
Okay, we will give you the time to find out. So if he does find out that there is a resolution, you will come back to say that there is a resolution, and we will see the resolution.
If he does
and that
find
will answer the question.
Yes, if he
we will give you time to do that. And the answer you have given, you understand, we will take that for now to say you have instructed your clerk to check, because that is what you agreed. So if it is in the form of a resolution, he will find out and he will get back to us by tomorrow.
Can I come, Madam?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
may I
Yes.
respectfully guide the Commission?
Yes.
Witnesses are to answer questions. Now, failure to answer a question is a crime. And then so a witness can answer a question either in the affirmative or the negative, or can say, I do not know, I will find out, in clear terms, so that the evidence will reflect the answer that is given. Now, the question was specific, was clear to everybody. Is there a resolution? And so if there is a resolution, the witness will say yes. If there is no resolution, the witness will say there is no resolution. Or the third limb is, I do not know, I will find out. But not answering the question cannot be condoned, and I will urge the commissioners not to condone it. We have not condoned it for any witness. I do not think we should condone it for Mr. Bensouda.
Madam Chair, can I come in?
I think we have dealt with this question, right? We
Yes,
have concluded on this, right? You have asked that you have instructed your clerk to check whether there was a resolution.
Yes,
Yes.
we have come twice.
Yes.
And twice I said that we have agreed in the council, but I've asked the clerk. Today I said, the clerk said he submitted most of his documents. I also said, he said he recalls the conversation, but he doesn't know whether it was in a resolution. I also said, agreements are made in council that don't have to be in resolution format. And I believe witnesses also have rights, and I believe I should not be forced to give an answer that the lead counsel likes. I will answer to the best of my knowledge how I can. But to force me to say this is how you have to answer, you are trying to incriminate me or you are trying to entrap me, and I don't think that is right.
I believe that is a misconception on your part to make that assumption that the lead counsel wants to incriminate you. This commission is a fact-finding mission. It is what we ask you, and it is what you respond to. And it is also what we have in the form of documentary evidence and other evidence that we will rely on. So I don't think it is correct to make that assertion. The lead counsel can no way force you to answer question for the purpose of incriminating you. I don't think so. So, counsel, can we proceed?
I will proceed, Madam Chair. I will not respond to that comment.
5 minutes.
The resolution, the General Council meeting minutes that you are reading, which is the 19th of March 2019. Can you show us where the agreement is with respect to the threshold?
I did not say there was an agreement. I said there was a discussion. I believe when the document came, you can rewind the tapes. I said on the meeting of March 2019, the threshold matter was discussed. It was a debate about thresholds. I did not say there was an agreement. I said, I remember there was an agreement, but the clerk said he also remembers there's an agreement, but he doesn't know whether he put it in resolution. I think we were talking about two different things.
Mr. Bensouda, if there's an agreement, will it be in the minutes of meeting?
It should be in the minutes of meeting.
If there is an agreement, it should be in the minutes of meetings.
I did not say these minutes discussed the agreement. I said in the evidence I have submitted, you can see there is clearly a debate and concern about thresholds by the council. You can rewind the tapes.
Let me ask my question again. Now let's start with these minutes of meeting. Is this the meeting that the threshold were discussed?
The threshold was discussed several meetings.
How many meetings?
From the minutes I've seen, about 3 meetings.
Where are the minutes of meetings?
I submitted all that evidence.
Okay. Please, Honorable Chair, we apply that the registrar, during the break, accord the witness the minutes of meetings that were submitted so that he can go through the minutes of meetings and advise the Commission accordingly with respect to the minutes of meetings that he had submitted that had the issue of threshold.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that I have my break to also mentally rest and take sustenance.
Are you telling us that you will not look at the minutes that you have submitted as evidence when we come back?
I said when we come back I can look at it, but he said I should look at it in my break. I was appealing like everybody else as my basic human rights.
May I guide the Commission?
Yes, please.
Let the registrar do the needful, photocopy the documents that are admitted and submit it and serve the witness. If the witness chooses not to go through it, that is his right, So, but for us, we will apply that the registrar copy these exhibits and serve the witness.
All right. Application granted.
Thank you.
So you will have time to look at the documents.
After
and when we come back, and you will let us.
Thank you.
I've been informed that it's 1 o'clock. We will rise, and we will come back after the break.